ఇచ్చినారా? ఓకే.
Hello
Is it
everyone.
live now? Okay. Namaste, friends. I'm Madhuri from North Carolina. Welcome to third day of 7 experiences. So today's topic is Dreams by Gautami. She's from Philadelphia. Coincidences by Lavanya Manoharan. She's from Kentucky. Um, they're going to share their experiences and wisdom on these two topics. And first, let's all sit and meditate for 10 to 15 minutes. Then we'll listen from these two great masters. Thank you, friends.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Let's all sit in a comfortable posture, fingers into fingers. With a beautiful smile, gently close your eyes. Slowly move your awareness at your nostrils to observe normal, natural breathing, the natural flow of inflow and outflow of your breath. Be with your breath, friends. Be with your breath. Let's invite the consciousness of Mahavtar Babaji, Brahmashipitama Patriji. Let's invite the healing energies. Let's meditate today with the intention whomever it's needed, these healing energies should reach out to them and help them. Be with your breath, friends. Be with your breath. Last 2 minutes, friends. Be with your breath. Be with your normal, natural breathing. Last 1 minute, friends. Be with your breath. Let's express our gratitude to our parents, to the divine energy which is present here right now, and the healing energies which helped to heal ourselves and the others whenever it is needed. Let's thank Five Kingdoms. Let's thank our family and friends. Last but not the least, very important, you thank yourself. Give a tight hug to yourself. Tell yourself you're safe, you're loving, you're radiant. You spread love everywhere. You receive love everywhere, from everywhere. Whenever you're ready, friends, release your fingers. Place your palms on your eyes. With a beautiful smile, open your eyes, please. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much.
Yeah, please announce Gautami ma'am.
Yeah, I invite Gautami Siddha to give some insights about the dreams. Thank you, Gautami Garu. Please welcome.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. How many of you are there? Okay, very good. But I want more people. All right. So, today's topic is regarding dreams. Okay. So my presentation is not very big. Not even big. Okay. I'll be finishing in 15 minutes as Lavanya ma'am given me the time. Let us see how it goes. So let's get into the presentation directly now. Starting share screen will stop others' computer. Could you please, Lavanya? Okay, got it. Are you guys able to see? Very good. So this is my first slide. So I just prepared this presentation last minute. Hope you will like it and ask me the questions. Everything may not be in the slides. So this is 7 experiences, the major heading, and my part is to talk about dreams. So it is about uncover the hidden within. So that means when you dream something, it is not just, something. It has some meaning. So you will be able to uncover that message which is coming through your dream when you have some knowledge about that. So I'm trying to give some essence of that knowledge. Hopefully you will get it. Let's get into the first slide. Second, okay. I just made some cartoons. Okay, see this. So basically, it is like this. We will undergo some common experiences. Okay, common experiences in the sense, even in the conscious state and in the unconscious state as well. Unconscious state in the sense, like, when you are sleeping. Conscious state in the sense, like, when you are in the awaken and you keep doing this and that and keep walking and all that stuff. So during that time also, some percentage you will be in dreaming. It is common experience. Not necessarily it is always a happen, but more often it happen. Okay. So that is something that is also called, comes under dreaming only, which is called lucid dreaming. Okay. I will talk about that in the next slide. And this is, so what is that about? What is happening behind it? So these are the common experiences. Number one, we keep dreaming when you are in the conscious state, and also you dream when you are unconscious state. That is when you are in sleep. So what exactly happening behind the screen? So behind the screen, what is happening is there will be an astral projection that occurs in your thoughts. From thoughts to dreams. Okay. So that means, your astral projection. So some portion of astral projection occurs behind the screen. That's why you will lost in thoughts. So this is what I'm trying to tell. See this guy. Where is my cursor? Okay. So see this guy. He was thinking something and he started walking somewhere, and slowly, he came into the clouds. Walking. He must have started like me. He must have started at his home. Finally, he came up into the clouds. So like that, we will be lost in our thoughts. See, look at this guy. The second cartoon says, so this is the officer. He's, he's yelling at his employee because he's saying that, so next time when you lost in thoughts, stop and ask your directions to come back. It is a cartoon. So not only this way, there is another way of entering into thoughts, your astral body or astral soul, whatever it is. You can say either astral body, astral layer, or astral soul. Either way, your astral projection can happen in somebody's thoughts also. Look at that. So this man and woman, they're sitting next to each other. Okay. But this woman, she is getting thoughts of him. How? She's reading a book and he's reading some paper, and his thoughts towards her is interfering in her thought pattern. So that she found it, and she's saying like, so he must be thinking that according to the cartoon, oh, what is she reading? What is it? And what is it about? Something like that. He has a lot of questions. The same thought she's reciprocating to him. Then she was expressing herself, stop it. I mean, it is just like a cartoon, but this is what exactly happens, the astral projections. So sometimes, we always have this. This is a common experience for everybody. Suddenly, you might be, involved in something and you are doing a lot of other things, and suddenly you remember somebody. So somebody will enter into your thought process or thought pattern. So that's because their astral projection coming towards you. So this is happens. Okay. So everybody is, they also busy probably. and you also busy in your own work, but some portion of their astral projection occurs towards you. Like, it's kind of lucid dreaming. That one. So that is what happening. So this is like, astral projections or astral travel, we can say. I mean, travel is, it is a too long. I mean, they have to go long distances, but we can say astral projections. So these astral projections occur behind the screen. That is from lost thoughts to dreams. This is what I'm trying to show in this first slide. Next slide. So why this is happening? Why this is happening is, as all of you know, that thoughts are energies. Okay? So thoughts are energies. Your astral soul is energy. Everything is energy. But the thing is, when you are generating thoughts, if you are putting energy towards it, then these kind of things will happen. Without putting much energy, if the thought just comes and goes, is different. But when you are investing your energies in your thoughts, then these things will occur. Like, so these astral projections will occur, and automatically other person will reciprocate with you. Okay? So that is the first slide. The next slide is, as I mentioned about lucid dreaming. See, I already explained you what is lucid dreaming. Like, it's a transparent dreaming. So what happens is, look at that. So during that lucid dreamings, not only, interfering into somebody else's thought pattern, these things also will happen. Like, see this squirrel. So it is saying, I came, I saw, I forgot what I was doing, retraced my steps and got distracted on my way back. So the squirrel doesn't know, like, it is just missed its direction. It came and it saw, it forgot why it came to that particular place. But finally, it has no idea what is going on with her. But anyways, it is, she has to go for pee. Like, that is how it is thinking. So that means it is not even totally under consciousness, but it is conscious. So that's why it came all the way to some place and it has to go for pee, but it was postponed because she was a bit unconscious too, because, it is in between conscious and unconscious. Here, the lucid dreaming was happening with the squirrel. I mean, we can project ourselves in that place. And look at this squirrel. So what is it saying? Oh my God, I made a huge to-do list for today, but I just can't figure out who is going to do it. So it made a big list of the things, what to do, what not to do. But what it forgot is the important thing, who has to do that, who is going to do it. It is supposed to be done by him. But it forgot that he made the list, but he forgot that he has to do it. The important thing. So this is what happens, like, in our regular way of communications, we say, like, body present, mind absent, kind of, So just simply we keep, telling to other people just for fun, for the sake of fun. So these lucid dreamings, like, 80% you will be conscious and 20% you will be dreaming. So this is all happening because of your astral projections. So in that 20%, what is it that your astral soul is doing? It might be doing something else, or you generated some thoughts and you invested some energy to it, and you put those thoughts in a box called mind. So then what it does is, this astral soul, it will go to that box and open the box and pick up some of the things, whatever the thoughts that you made. She picks up some of the chips out of the box, and it reads, and it will go to do those things, whatever intentionally you did it. So that is why these astral bodies They're very important to collect the data, to pick up the data, go somewhere else, collect the data, and put again back into the mind box. So then when you become conscious completely, then you will understand. So these things, like, very commonly happens, these experiences very common for us, and behind that, these things will happen. Okay. So this is about how the astral soul is working with you in conscious and unconscious state. So let us see in subconscious state, what else it can do. Okay. All right. So this is the third slide. The third slide says subconscious or dreaming mind making its reality. As I said in the previous slide, it picks up the chits from your mind box. That is your intentions. You invested your energy and you made your intentions and you kept in your mind box, and it will pick up those chits. It reads and it goes wherever it has to go, whatever you assigned, knowingly or unknowingly, consciously, unconsciously. And again, it gets that data and put it back, isn't it? So it is all happens in the subconscious level. So our subconscious state only dreaming state, isn't it? So here, look at this. This girl is sleeping. This is her body, conscious body, conscious. So then what is happening is, and at some point of time, look at her astral soul. It came out of her physical body. It came out of her physical body. So what it does now? So what it does was, now it's going to this, let us see. Here in this slide, it goes to this place near the ocean. And look at this, the wave is so high, and since it is astral soul, it will not have any fear. If this is the physical body is present here, the physical body will get fear, isn't it? Because such a huge wave is coming out, but the astral soul doesn't have any fear, and it is walking into the water too. So it is traveling, this soul. This astral soul is traveling. It can travel, anywhere. Astral soul. So then when she was traveling, so this is the dream she is getting. The physical body is seeing this one in her dream. So once she woke up, that is just a dream for her. Oh, I have seen a huge waves in the ocean. I mean, I was right next to a big wave. I have seen it is so quite big. It looks so good, and I have seen sun, I have seen moon. Something she excites so much, and she will tell to everybody once she waken up. So this is what happens. Like, so this could be many things, like many ways, like you can interpret it many ways. Probably this lady, she loves to go into the ocean when big waves are coming. Just we will give an example. So but she has a fear of doing that with the physical body, but her intentions were there, but her desires were like that. It was in her mind. So the astral soul did that and showed her. So this kind of thing, this is called, astral projections. So nowadays, so people are losing the fear of many other things that they cannot do with the physical body through the astral souls, or through astral projections or astral travels. So this is one benefit of this astral travel. Okay. So this is how the subconscious mind works with the people. That means the mind that makes its own reality. Okay. So next, yeah. So now you will get a question like, See, now she's gone out, the astral soul. So that means, is she dead? Right? So even the astral soul gone out of the body. It left the physical body and gone out somewhere. Doesn't mean that this girl is dead, because this is called silver cord, you know. So basically, the astral soul is nothing but your life. You know, but many psychics say that it is like, you know, so ghost sightings. I mean, it's not. So so this is a life. So this life is connected to this physical body through a silver cord. As long as the silver cord is connected to the physical body, what happens is this girl never died. So this astral soul, you know, it travels anywhere. Either it projects itself to certain places, or it travels from different worlds too. But still this connection exists with the physical body. It never under cut off. If it is cut off, that means the soul is completely gone out. Then this girl will be declared as dead, clinically dead. Okay, so as long as the silver cord is connecting with the physical body, so this astral travels keep happening and coming back to the physical body once she's awakened. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to tell. So what we need to understand here is, so yeah, as I told you, so once this is astral souls came back, what happens is, so it is like this. So this is the mind, subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, it contains this astral body. We can say spirit also, isn't it? So that results in falling dreams, because you need to see what is going on with it. You need to see. It is not unconscious like that. You need to see, and you should be able to utilize. This is it's a kind of a God designed this facility to every human being. So these things might be there for other living organisms also. But, you know, most of the writings are, you know, focused on the human experiences. So not much about the, you know, plant kingdom or animal kingdom or mineral, something like that. But that is also like, you know, it is a part of evolution of the soul. But it's not much literature available, at least for now, as I know. So once, you know, so this is astral soul results into falling into the dreams. That is why we need this sleep. The sleeping is important. So two ways the sleeping is important. Number one, for our body. See, in the body, so many of the chemical reactions that occurs during sleep, during night time. For example, cholesterol. Many people have, you know, suffering from this bad cholesterol, right? So why the bad cholesterol? Because when the good cholesterol is reduced, the bad cholesterol is more, then they will be diagnosed as, like, you know, patients, isn't it? So this good cholesterol will form in the body during sleep, during the night time only, not in the daytime. It may happen, but, you know, not effectively. So during, that is why these patients, they take medicine during the night time and they go in the sleep. So during that sleep, the good cholesterol will be formed in the body. So that is how they will balance their cholesterol. So that is why the sleep is very important. Night is important. Sleep is important for the body to carry on some of the chemical most of the chemical reactions in our, for the physiological reactions in our body. And the second thing is this one. Okay, when you are in the awaken, it can't completely does these things. Probably 10%, 20% like that, like only lucid dreaming. But when you are in the sleep, it can do its function 100%. And this is very important, because you can make your own realities through your astral soul. See that the previous girl, she has a fear of going into the ocean, into the sea waters. But now it made into reality, like she has seen her astral soul gone, so she might attempt to go there, with that kind of encouragement. So that is one thing. Like that, many, I can tell many. So then, so once the astral soul came back, then what happens is people will wake up then with a with a, like as if they fall down, like a falling sensation, or like a sudden jerk. So that means the astral soul suddenly, soon you wake up when you give body is a little bit jerk, or sometimes you feel you experience in the meditation also. In the meditation you will be sitting, but you will little bit shaken like this. That is inside you shake. When you shaken inside, then what happens is your body also little slightly, it is slight swing will be there. So that's because inside your soul is moving around, and when it is coming back from outside and sitting into your body, then you will get a sudden jerk. So these things, like you can understand very easily. Okay, so how it came out, like I have seen number of books, and some most of the time from mouth. The mouth is like it is like a gate for the soul come in and go out, mouth. And also, like sometimes, like from navel and from the forehead, different parts, but not the legs or hands and all, but so most of the time the convenient place is mouth. So next, so now, what is the difference between astral travel and astral projections? See, the thing is, if the soul has a tendency, or the soul is grown up to that level, that it can go to other worlds, or it can project wherever it wants. It will have some powers in the sense. See, so this soul, see, look at this girl. So if it is, what kind of a powers the astral soul will have? The powers it has is like, in the astral projectors, they will have a power of connecting to the past and future. Okay, past and future. And they also can go to the Akashic records, and they can access, and they can evoke the mysteries, or they can find the reasons for their certain things, either in the current life or in the previous life. So astral projectors have this kind of powers. Astral travels are there, travelers. So astral travelers, what they do is, so they go to different astral planes. They also will have whatever the powers the astral projectors have, and also they can travel from different worlds, and they go to astral planes mainly because that is their house. So they will meet other souls there, who are of their friends, or they whoever already dead, or they're about to take the life, or that is it is their abode. So, and when they go to the astral planes, different astral planes, the astral planes are very beautiful and powerful. So this is astral soul. It will gain lot of knowledge and also the power. And it will gain the wisdom and the knowledge from the astral plane. And it will have discussions with their spirit guides. And also spirit guides and, the astral guides, and like, the goddesses, like Hanuman, Lord Hanuman. The Hanuman, they comes to the astral planes, then they talk to the souls. The souls will wait for him to come whenever he comes. All this kind of, it is a huge spiritual network. In the astral planes, a huge spiritual network will be there. How we have our network? We have a network of human beings. We have network of Zoom, iPhone, cell phone. How we arranged the network of technology and people and traveling and whatnot for our own sake. The same way, here also it's a knowledge based and experience based, this earth also. Similarly, so there also they will have their own network, spiritual network, and there they will gain knowledge, wisdom, and technology. They also have their own technology and many things, and they will connect their technology to the technology of ours, because whatever they gain or whatever they do it, they have to implement in the earth only. They will implement in the earth and they get experiences and further wisdom. It is like, this continuous connections from there to here. So like, how we move from one room to other room in the home. We will sit down sometime in the dining table, and then we'll go out and we'll keep walking in our lawn. How we will be like that, they keep moving here and there, because they will have a lot of things. They do research also. So all these things, these are all mysteries. These are all mysteries of astral plane. So the souls, the higher souls, they will have a connection with these higher planes, and they do all sorts of things. So once they gain knowledge and wisdom and everything, they know their soul plans, and the soul plans also keep changing slowly, like, based on the need. And once they got the wisdom and the knowledge, what they do is, when they come back to the earth, they will start recognizing other souls based on the importance of, based on the significance of their soul plan. So the souls, they recognize each other, by their feelings, not by their how they look. Like, one soul might be, very healthy and vibrant. Other soul may not be. That depends on the level of souls. They will get these. They will gain, their vibrance depends on that. But they don't care about the vibrances. So you might see in your dreams also, you meet many people, and sometimes you see ugly faces. Sometimes you talk to people who look so, they don't look beautiful. People in the sense, like, you will see like as if it is not, continuous, it is not, complete bodies, but, human like bodies. All sorts of things you will see in the dreams. So we think like, these are nightmares. I don't know what is that. Maybe it's a devil. It is so ugly. And I don't know who is that. And I was talking to something like that. We will talk to our people, isn't it? So, but the thing is, that depends on their vibrance, but your soul doesn't care about all those things. They recognize each other at a soul level, but they don't see how they look each other. So those things also based on their soul plans and based on their requirements. So that is how the souls, they keep, planning the things further on the earth. That is why on the earth you will see some people that you feel that, you already knew it. Where you knew there. And when both the souls came to the earth, then you will recognize, your soul will recognize, not your physical soul, but your astral soul will recognize, and you feel for that other person. You feel for that soul. So other soul also in the same frequency, they reciprocate. Otherwise, like, again, the friction will happen. Okay. These things are like, common experiences of everybody on the earth. Okay. These are all between the astral souls, and they will get dreams of these things. The thing is, we don't understand those dreams, but we must understand these dreams. So when you don't understand any dream, then what you need to do is you have to apply the spiritual knowledge to it. Then automatically you will start understanding it. So this is, see, even between two people, it should happen that, but one person may not be, but other person will, can do that. So, but at least, you will get some clarity. So dreams will give you clarity of what is going on with your soul. So, and yeah, I want to talk about the Akashic records, right? All right. So what is this Akashic records? So why it has to access the astral souls, and why the conscious, the physical bodies will dream about it? And what are those dreams that we don't understand why it is coming into our brain? Because this soul will keep moving various places that you don't know. That means that you don't know consciously. But the soul, it goes wherever it has to go, and it does the things and make and bring it into the reality. So that's why you don't understand. Sometimes in the life also, the life goes on, going on as per you planned, but suddenly your plan will change. Who is changing? Your astral soul is changing. It suddenly, it goes somewhere and it makes its own reality, and it talk to, some other souls or some other people is different words, or it goes to the Akashic records also. Never know. It will access. It will access, and it evokes. Look at the light. It evokes the mysteries. It will find the reasons for that, and she will understand. Oh, this physical body is going on according to some plan, but that's not the thing that she has to do. It has to be changed. Then it immediately it changes. Then suddenly your life will change. So then you don't understand, you will start crying. So that is why the astral souls, the astral body, subconscious minds, they will make its own reality. Okay, these things you will get it in the dreams, but you don't understand. So what is this about Akashic records? This Akasha is a Sanskrit word. You know that the meaning is the sky. That means space. Okay. So what it does? So it is a collectively understood to be a collection of a mystical knowledge that is encoded in the sky or encoded in the Akash, isn't it? So Akash is, the sky. That's why they say it is a shunya. That means it is a vacuum space. So it is a non-physical form. So, how much you go up and you travel through the clouds, you can't touch it, and it is a non-physical matter. Actually, it is a non-physical plane of existence. So that is where all your secrets of many lives will be there. Mysteries, your own mysteries, your own mistakes, your own, all fun is there in that non-physical existence only. So these Akashic records are understood to have existed since the beginning of the creation, or maybe even before. So just as we variously we we have various specialty libraries, right? If you go to British Library, you will have medical books, law books, and if you go to some other art museum library, like that. So the same way, Akashic records also will have different kinds of libraries: human library, animal library, plant library, and also mineral, everything. But the only thing is, everything is not available to human beings on the earth right now, because it depends on somebody has to, uh, they have to get the information from astrally, and they have to write in their books, then only you will read and you will come to know. So most of the writings are based on the human experiences, but other libraries are also available in the thing. So these astral soul, what it does is, suppose if you have some problem in the evolution of your soul, somewhere in the plant or animal kingdom or anywhere in your thing, forget about other souls, then this astral soul will access that. Yes, Lavanya. Okay, so Okay, so this astral soul will access that and find the reason and bring it to you, to your subconscious mind through the dream. So that way you will know the cause of whatever either you're suffering with something or your life is stuck. So your life is stuck because of there is some blockage somewhere, not necessarily as a human being. It could be, in the previous also. So those kind of things, who can do it? Only astral soul can do it. So that is why the astral soul travels or projections are very important. One has to understand these things. So, and that is why it's very important to go through your dreams and, decode it. Okay. And second thing is, yeah. So, and second thing is, so when you keep doing these things, what happens is your soul will become knowledgeable. Then your soul level also, like, it enhances because you do different things. Your life will not be stuck anymore because your life is stuck because you are not getting clue where to go. That's why it's stuck, isn't it? So your astral soul helped you. It brought you the solution. So you need to develop different skills or whatever which is required, then you move on, isn't it? So that way, your soul will get enhanced. So that is why the dreams are very important to decode it. And second thing, yeah, as I have already told you. Okay. So now, so there are object signs also available. Not available. Object signs, like, it is not just your soul. It is not only astral soul. Many things, your coincidences. Anyway, there next you will know elaboratedly about the coincidences. The coincidences and also your some of the things that you use in your home and also your home, object signs. So they also will tell you the state of your soul and state of you. So when you understand them, then you take the steps according to it, then your life will go smoothly. So these are all like, your astral soul will give you a lot of clues by many ways, either by dreams and also through object signs. For example, see this. Okay. So these are object signs in dreaming and their meaning. Okay. Suppose if you see the ants in your dream, okay, the ants in your dream. So you know that ants are like, hard workers. Why I'm saying this? They never sleep, even in the during daytime or night time. They always keep moving on and on and on, and they keep going somewhere, traveling. We don't know where they go. They keep constructing this, that, and all that stuff, and bringing the food, or cutting this, cutting that, always hardworking. And moreover, see, look at that, how they are moving. They are always in a line. They go in a line. So if you are seeing ant, single ant or many ants, or the ants walking like this, what you need to do is, it is giving you the nature or your soul. It's giving you a hint that you need to work hard. And also, you have to follow the front person. I mean, whoever, front person in the sense, whoever there, like, you see many people, when they're giving the interviews, so they say, do you have any godfather or who is your inspiration? In the interviews, they ask, like, the celebrities or the movie actors, actresses, politicians. They tell my inspiration is so and so. Why like that? That is like, so it is like that. And my inspiration is, so like, my mom is my inspiration. So, or her teachings are my inspiration. She is my guru, or he is my guru. So, like that, people will keep giving interviews. You must have heard these things in the media, social media. very often. So this is all because so it is, that is how it will be. So when your life is stuck, or when you are, something, you need to develop a skill. So somebody should be there, or somebody will come and enhance your skill. Suddenly, some friend will come. That friend, you may not like that person, but he or she will give you $1 million advice to you. That's what happens, because it is something, it is between souls. It's not between you and you. You and you may not like each other. Your physical souls may not like each other. But the actual astral souls, they might be friends in the astral plane onwards. So suddenly, when the time comes, what happens is the person will come and give you $1 million advice. And when you use that advice, you again, you will rise. You will rise in your life. So these things will happen. So that is why you need to have an inspiration. Inspiration. Whoever inspire, whether you like it, you don't like it, take the advice and give their share of appreciation. That's very important. Be gratitude. One should have a gratitude. Doesn't matter whether they're juniors to you or seniors to you or whoever it is. But when you learn something from somebody, give the appreciation. It's good for you only. They don't get a 100K, but you will get a lot. That's very important. And the next thing is spiritual laziness. To hint that spiritual laziness, people will dreamt of old people. Okay, when you see old people in your dreams, think that somewhere your spiritual lapsing is there. You might be thinking that I'm doing meditation every day, but nature might be designed something for you that you are not seeing, and you're just going in
Gautami,
routine.
ma'am,
Yeah,
sorry to interrupt you.
almost there. Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah, almost this done. So,
Yeah.
so that is what it is. Think that it is spiritual laziness. And third one is, if you see bikes, even cycle also. If you see bikes in your dreams, think that you need to focus on your own development. And if you see the scissors, something like this, then what you need to do, you need to cut off unnecessary relations, unnecessary people, unnecessary thoughts, unnecessary things from your life. So that is what it is indicating. The soul indicates. The soul first indicates. When you don't listen, the soul, the nature will come into the feature. Then it gives a big hit. So think about it. So when you connect yourself, when you connect within yourself, you can listen your soul. Soul will give all sorts of solutions to you. When the shift doesn't happen, when it has to happen, then the nature will interfere. So some more benefits as I already covered. So this is the last slide. It helps you gain clarity and it heals mentally and physically also. There are people who are not sound enough mentally, so the soul will can do that, help you that way, physically also. And exploring the hidden parts of the personality, when the life struck your personality, the new skills will come out because the soul helps you. Next, it all comes in your dreams. You need to decode it and connect with the higher energies and expand consciousness and expand your psychic abilities also. Some people they might be mentally okay, emotionally okay, but psychologically they're not okay. These are all different. Emotional, mental, psychology. So many people nowadays I'm seeing in the society, lot of people becoming narcissists. This is a psychological problem. Even scientists also said that it's a psychic problem. So they need to, definitely those people have to take a spiritual shift. Then only, but they don't notice. But that's a different topic. Some other time when we get a chance. Next, you can explore the root cause of your fears and dissolve them, when people are suffering from various diseases. So this is what about the dreams, decoding the dreams and, the behind the astral help. So thank you so much. And if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Thank you, Gautami ma'am. Well, such
If
an
no question, fine.
elaboration
Yeah.
session. We'll go for the questions later if we have time. First, let us
Yeah, sure.
complete coincidences. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello, masters. Now it is time for coincidences. The next uh, concept of one of the 7 experiences. Let's welcome Lavanya Manoharan.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, Lavanya.
First of all, thank you for having me for this presentation. Thank you, Universe, Brahmeshri Pitamaha Patriji, Dr. GK, and Lavanya ma'am, and all other masters for giving me this opportunity. So my topic is coincidence. So it's very wonderful and very amusing topic. Out of all the 7 experience, it is very it is very close to my heart also. So let's watch a short video clipping around 45 seconds. And sorry for this design. It is to hide that video to avoid copyright.
Maybe it is like we are in screen, so that's why it is not showing. And we have to share the sound also, Lavanya, while
Yes.
screen
There's
sharing.
no sound coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear the sound. Oh, okay.
Because it is playing on your system. So you have, while sharing,
Oh,
click on the share.
1 second.
Yeah.
Yes.
Audio also.
Sorry about that.
That's it.
Yeah, you
I
can
didn't
say
realize
share
that.
audio, so it will come.
Yes, yes. Is it okay now?
It's
There
not
is sound.
still not coming the screen. Yeah, now it is coming. Yeah. Go ahead.
Now share
Yours until you let go of the illusion of control.
Is it?
Play from the beginning.
Okay.
That is bad news. Bad news. If you do not believe that the dragon warrior
I think it is
Okay.
needs some time to
Yeah.
upload. Yeah, try.
Master, I have. It's very bad news.
Shifu. There is just news. There is no good or bad.
Master, your vision was right. Tai Lung has broken out of prison. He's on his way.
That is bad news. If you do not believe that the dragon warrior can stop him.
Master, that panda is not the Dragon Warrior. He wasn't even meant to be here. It was an accident.
There are no accidents. My old friend, the panda will never fulfill his destiny, nor you yours, until you let go of the illusion of control.
Okay. So keep this image in the back of your mind. So that scene is from the movie Kung Fu Panda. So the tortoise is Master Oogway. He's a wise Dragon Master, like Kung Fu Warrior Master. He's a highly spiritual being in that movie. So he says there are no accidents. Today's session invites us to take a deeper look into the seemingly random moments in our life, or what if there are coincidences, like the non-meditators or general people who doesn't have knowledge, like they will say like those are unexpected meetings, repeated events, or strange things, or random events. They consider that, right? They don't believe in this stuff, right? So, but there is another saying, like coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. So, seemingly random or unexpected events are actually the subtle, unseen ways in which the God is working in our life, guiding us without making His presence obvious. So, it implies that God's hand is at play in every part of, like every step of our life, in the background, shaping our experiences, even when we don't recognize it directly. So it happens to everyone. All right, even if you meditate, don't meditate, like it doesn't matter, it happens. But let's see how to see that later. First, we'll talk about coincidence. What is coincidence? It's like happening similar kind of incidents, the same type of incidents happening again and again. That is called coincidence, right? In spiritual tablets, we observe them wisely and use them uh, and take wisdom out of it to excuse me, to overcome our problems, like spiritual, health, financial, any problems. To overcome that, we'll observe these coincidences very seriously and we'll get those object signs out of it. Okay. If we take note of them and understand them in the spiritual perspective, we can progress in our spiritual journey from our current level to the next level. When we encounter certain omens also, like here we have to understand, like not omens in the traditional term, like not falling into superstitious beliefs. We have to get the subtle knowledge out of it. It will give the wisdom of your third eye. It will lead to that level. Okay. So basically, we must have the urge to learn from every incident, every coincidence in our life, because that's always feeding us to make us grow in spiritually. That will feed us spiritual wisdom. So we will never encounter any random incidents. There are no random incidents in our life. Everything is the result of, like we say, the cause and effect principle, right? Everything is karma and everything has a meaning to it. Nothing irrelevant can happen to us in our life, because we are all souls and we are here to grow. So everything that happens is only for the soul's growth. So let's see some of the example. See, if you find footwear, negative experiences regarding footwear, and if it happens repeatedly, or in your dream or in your reality, it means that we have to be getting along with the society without making any mistakes, or without getting attached to its evil stuff. Like we should be very compassionate and loving and giving and in peace with the society, but we should not take any criticism from there to heart, and we should work for the society without any expectation. So this is the wisdom we should get from that repeated incidents. So if we do that right, if we apply this right spiritual wisdom from this coincidence, we will get the right knowledge and we will evolve in soul wise. So, and how you will know that? Again, you will get coincidence, like you will get a good footwear which is better than your previous footwear, or you will get good mm, dreams about footwear, like that you will get. So coincidence, like everything is indication, right? So they also say like you should be like lotus. So that is a footwear example. So they also say like we should be like a lotus. So even the lotus is in the water, but it is not disturbed by the water. It is not getting wet by the water. It is a waterproof and water resistant, right? So, and also the lotus, it grows from a dirty, muddy pond. But when it comes out of the pond, you will see the beautiful flower, and it is giving us very um, like radiance, and it is very pleasing, right? So when you so if someone happens to have this lotus experience, lotus incidents, coincidences in dream or reality, or even this lotus word haunts you in song or movies, everywhere, you should understand that if you are in a tough situation, you have to come out of it. You have to find a way around in some way to come out of that tough situation, not to complain about that situation, because you have the capability to grow like a lotus from that mud. So that is for your betterment, so that like people will appreciate that lotus, right? Nobody will look care for that muddy pond water. So nobody cares about your problem, but when you come out of that problem, people can recognize you, your growth and everything. So you have to apply this wisdom, either to be be in the society without getting disturbed, or coming out of your problems and blossom like a beautiful lotus. So to know more about coincidence, you have to obviously read more books. You can have Sajjana Sangatya and all. Here, to know more, it is suggested to read The Alchemist. It is the book written by Paulo Coelho. It says like there are no accidents. The coincidences are just the spiritual signpost. They align with the language of the universe. So nature communicates with nature, universe, God, higher self, you name it. It is according to your thing, you can say that. And how it communicates with you, it is through symbolically, it will communicate through mineral, plant, animal kingdoms. They are not random, but messages from the universe, higher consciousness, or angels, guides, spiritual guides, masters. You can take like nature speaks through coincidences, patterns, symbols. It is a silent language which your soul already knows, but we are into this material world trap, right? So we don't know that actually consciously, but our soul knows. This is the silent language. Through this only, okay, this take this direction, or the direction you are going is right, or don't go to this direction. Any signboards. The coincidence is ultimate. It is the language of the universe, and this is the soul technology. This by using this soul technology, if we live with awareness and in harmony with animal, mineral, plant kingdoms, we can understand their whispers, their indications scientifically. Here it is. With awareness and harmony, we can understand these coincidences scientifically without falling into the trap of superstitious. That is more important. So, how you will get know about the coincidences? Everything is energy, right? So the energy in the nature or the universe, the higher self is always talking to us, just that we forgot our abilities. So to know more, to understand about the coincidences in your life, you have to obviously start meditating, because the more you are aware, the more you have that cosmic energy in that, you can connect to your inner self, and you can understand your soul's language, and the more alert you become, the more you live in the present moment, you will be in always in the alert mode, and you can understand. And finally, it's the like you will just surrender. When you know, eventually you will surrender, obviously. So that means if you trust the universe, it is always talking to us. Just that if you trust it, you can see it. The magic is always happening around us, just that we should have the right vision to see that magic. So start noticing it. Start noticing the coincidences little by little. Make note of it till you understand, and later you can even write a book about it. Okay, so thank you, masters. And so the coincidences is very important in solving so many problems. This is like almost all the object sciences are coincidences only. So because here I would like to add extra point. It's from my perspective, like if you are a beginner in a meditation, maybe your third eye is just opening or not even perfection or completion stage. Or if you get the knowledges through dreams, you should have enough energy, cosmic energy in you to remember that dream. And to read books, obviously you should be literate. And to have sajjana sangatya also, like that is okay. And so without having any disease, if you want to get through your spiritual knowledge, coincidence is the perfect way, and it happens to everyone. So thank you, masters.
Thank you very much, Lavanya. You have quickly explained
Yeah, I just
coincidences,
ran
and
fast.
really
If
like
you
the
have
sorry.
Yes, ma'am. Like I just ran so fast. Like if you have any questions, you please ask.
The last, I really like that listen and silent. Yeah,
Yeah.
never.
That coincidentally, I got that picture.
Yeah, so we have to be silent to listen. So that
Yeah.
is very, I like it. Yeah, today, masters, we have gone through dreams elaborately and on coincidences. Those are another two concepts of among seven experiences. So regarding these, if you have any questions, we will quickly spend 10 more minutes and then we'll end the session. If anybody have any experiences, if you have seen your any coincidences in your life, please do share. Yes, Babita.
Yeah, as she was sharing about the dreams that in the dreams we do not get afraid, but there are dreams where we get afraid. I was not able to understand that particular point because sometimes scary, frightened dreams came and we don't feel connection to our real life also out of random. So I just want to understand that point. What is your perspective on that? That as you mentioned, we don't feel scared.
So
Yeah. So as I mentioned on one more point during my talk, see, you are seeing in the dream and you are getting scared of, you are seeing some shape or some soul shape or something like that. And you got scared, but your soul, your astral soul is not. It's interacting with it. So that is what I'm trying to tell in one of the slides. Maybe that slide is not really um, very specific for what I'm talking about. So the souls, they recognize they recognize each other. They don't not by look. They don't care about the looks. You know, one soul might be vibrant, another soul may not be that vibrant, or as you said, it is little scary. but still your astral soul is interacting to it. So they have interactions. So why one soul is so healthy, another soul is not vibrant? What could be the reason? Many reasons could be there. Like, that depends on the soul, what it takes when it is taking the lives, how much vibrance it is gaining, like, through knowledge, through spirituality. It's all depends, like, that depends. So one soul might be vibrant, it might be in an enhanced level, other soul may not be that much. So it looks different, but doesn't mean that, like, but the soul will not reject it. If the people will have, the people, in our regular society, so the people will have a rejections towards others, but the souls are not like that. They recognize each other, they work together, and they understand very well that, okay, today I am here, but tomorrow she also or he also comes to this level. Like that, they will work together. They don't have such kind of differences or divisions. So that's what it is. Our differences and divisions will be there because, depends on our soul level only. And mostly when you are in the body, and you have some hidden message, but you need to decode it. If you don't decode it, you don't understand where you are, where your soul is. You might be here, but you're not decoding to understand yourself. Once you understand yourself, then you will start acting on it. So that's why the clarity understanding is very important for your actions. When you understand, you will obviously you will get into action. So that is why the dreams are important to decode. And astral soul is very important for your inner welfare, and obviously that leads to outer welfare. Yes, somebody.
Madhuri, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Gautami. You gave us a very good insight on dreams.
Thank you.
And I wanted to add one point to Bhavita's question. Usually, when we get some scary related dreams and we feel that it is nowhere we have a connection. So, when we decode it, there is a beautiful meaning hidden in it.
Yeah.
Always it is like that. Why? Because maybe we might be coming out of it is through that dream, it is trying to tell us that whatever situation you are in, you are coming out of it. So when you really decode your dream, definitely you'll get this thing. Sometimes we feel that it's very scary, and we even feel in on our body also. Maybe our body might be very light, or it will be frightened, or you feel that you are just living over there. But still, sometimes those are the messages that whatever situation where we are in a deeply involved in it, where we want to come out of it, it is just trying to tell you that you are coming out of it. So sometimes those kind of messages also, it is hidden in those scary dreams, or we feel that it is a scary dream.
So if
So
you have, yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
If you have time,
Even
I would like to add one my experience regarding this. If you have time, Lavanya
yeah,
garu.
So we are almost half hour.
Yeah, so that's fine. So some other time. Go ahead.
We'll take a few more questions if anybody have.
yeah, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Seema ma'am, if you have any, unmute yourself if you have to share anything.
Oh, namaskar. So Lavanya madam and Gautami madam, both of you gave a very good presentation, and
Thank you.
yeah, it was really interesting. And with regard to coincidence, yesterday they told me that today will be about coincidence. So I was very surprised yesterday when sir presented with my son's name in that presentation. So I was shocked, literally. How like for 1 minute I was very happy. Oh my God, this is telling about meditation, my son name. But I have been praying, or I have been. I just very recently start meditating. I have been asking universe to also help my son to come to meditation, or any it will calm his life, I'm thinking. And that was a immediate coincidence how he told us. He presented the his presentation using the character's name as my son name. So I was like, oh my God, what is that? So that was one my experience. But the even though that experience is not as great as I felt in my work. um, I work in a school with very small children, toddlers, 16 months old to like 2.5 years. So 16 months, 18 months, all that, they are starting to the potty training, right? And past 1 month or so, I have started noticing that I'm getting very agitated because with their potty training, they're not really understanding all this. And I, for 4 weeks, I kept noticing that I'm getting simply agitated. I know their age. I know they are making mistakes. I know all this. I know they have to, but why I'm getting so frustrated? What is this? Please, I've stopped. By the time it's 12 o'clock afternoon, I just want to go home. Like this, I was feeling. So on Friday, um, the first little boy came to class, and I was alone with that boy. And I told the little kid, he is about 17, 18 months, nearly two. That's it. I told him, first you have to go potty, then you can go eat snack. So he went. He still doesn't know to talk. And I said, it is only 7:30 morning. I just in the bathroom, in the school bathroom, I just told the universe. I didn't pray to anybody particular. I just said, please let me understand why am I working. Please reinforce again this job duties to me. I just prayed that I love this job. I just want to feel that again. If there is any masters, any divine presence that will guide me today, I really want to get back that feeling of why I'm losing it. I want to understand back again. You won't believe, guys, the minute I even finished that thought, this kid straight look in my eyes, and he can't even speak properly. He says his name is Jack. He said, Miss Thima, Jack love you and you love Jack. That's all he said. I was so scared. I said, what did you say? It was a clear one sentence, he said. After that, he never spoke clearly. Just straight in my, I mean, I used to listen these type of things. I never believed fully. This one, I got so freaked out. I was looking everywhere if anybody's standing or something. But that was a too much experience for me. That whole day I worked. From that day, again, I came back to like working with a consciousness, like that coincidental way of him telling me. So I wanted to relate that experience, that it was too much. I didn't finish my thought, and this kid answered the question that love is the important that way. So it
Yeah.
was something that I didn't want to forget.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice, Sunny. Very nice.
Beautiful experience, and most importantly is your I liked it two things in your experience. One is you are asking the universe. That means you are not picturizing one person. You are
No.
completely surrendering and open to learn, open to change and learn. So that is, I like one part. And the other one is you have asked and you are very keen to observe the changes around you, what's going on around you. So you're keen on your answers around you.
Yeah.
So very nice.
I felt it. I just immediately felt that it was answered for me,
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Just now, Lavanya mentioned, right? Be silent and listen.
Yeah.
So that's what she did.
And
She
yes,
surrendered and
and
she listened to it, whatever she needs to.
yeah, and it reminds of like there is a saying like in my son's kindergarten, like in daycare, they made a poster like kids see magic everywhere because they want to see and they
Yeah.
are open to see. So it
Yes.
applies to everyone.
Right,
Exactly.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Nowadays,
So
I'm trying to
everything
do
is
that.
so magical.
I'm looking for the magics. Really, I'm finding the magics. I'm recording them and I'm putting in a TikTok or in other things. But sometime when I get a chance, definitely I'll. But whatever I felt, it is a magical thing.
Yeah.
Should. Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
We should become like our kids, In that
We have
second,
to every day it's a reinforce.
life is not done. Life is simple. Looks
Yeah.
simple. Yeah.
Masters, it's such a wonderful session on dreams and coincidences, and we are so eager to share more of our experiences. Yeah, as Gautami ma'am said, we will get one more chance or sometime later to share all our experiences, happily
Yeah.
share and clear any questions of any. So we will see you all tomorrow with another two concepts of 7 experiences.
What
Tomorrow's
are they?
session will be,
Acharya Sangatyam?
yeah, tomorrow's session will be on Acharya Sangatyam, and Acharya Sangatyam
And
is
Diseases.
diseases.
diseases, the final two concepts. So we'll see you all masters tomorrow. Thank you.
Lavanya madam, any link to take the class for spiritual tablets? Any link you can post? Because
Yes, ma'am. I have shared already in the group.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I'll give you more details.
Okay, thank you.
Let's end the session.